looking. I have to get my orientation. Is it good? Hang on. Hopefully I'm on mute. Can you guys see me? Am I live? Let me know. Hi, Christine. Hi, Karen Radford. Why is this not showing up? I'm going live using my phone, and I don't normally do that. So I'm just making sure that everything is adjusted. I'm not going through StreamYard because I want to be able to walk around. Oh, can you see me? I guess the orientation is good. All right, so I want to pop out the chat so I can just pay attention to that. Hi, everybody. I'm here a little early because I wanted to make sure that I was sideways instead of up and down. And like I said, I'm going live, not using StreamYard. Okay, I'm using my phone because I want to be able to walk around. Hi, Fran. Hello, hello, Carolina Sweet Treats and Pretties. Good morning. I'm not fully caffeinated yet. I've had a weird morning. Where are my post-menopausal women? Raise your hand. Is anybody else on the struggle bus? Hi, Brenda. Hi, Bronson. Oh, Brenda. It's not fun. Nobody, who prepares you for this? I haven't had any like hot flashes. I have not had not a single hot flash. It was a surprise to me when my doctor told me that I was postmenopausal. But you kind of feel like you could murder somebody, you know? The emotional aspect of it, I know. Well, not only that is I'm making an appointment Tuesday to have like a whole workup done, but I have to pay for it out of pocket. Hi, Brooke. Because it's not covered on insurance, you know? And my husband works for the government. I have really good insurance. But, you know, it's like nobody prepares you for it. I'm always like a happy-go-lucky person. And it is, oh gosh, I've had a hysterectomy. I've had a hysterectomy, partial. I still have my ovaries, but I was telling a friend of mine earlier, I was like, well, it was Emmeline. I don't know if you're here yet, Emmeline, but I was like, I'd be like, just take out everything, take out my ovaries, give me a tummy tuck while you're in there. Just can you do all those things? I haven't had the hot flashes, have not, but it's you kind of it very, from my experience. I'm sorry, this is like totally not what I wanted to talk about, but it's very much going through if you suffer from depression, which I do, it's very much sort of this, it's symptomatic of the same kinds of things where you don't enjoy things, you can cry at any moment. It took everything out of me not to cry this morning, and I'm like, I can't mess up my makeup. I'm going live. And you don't enjoy things that you used to enjoy. Like yesterday I did some shopping and some filming, and I was like, I don't want to I am sick to death of shopping. I'm sick to death of spending money, and because I have so many things. Like, I got a lot of stuff, and I'm going and spending money just to put it on a shelf for it to sit for God knows how long. I'm sick to death of it. But when you are creating content where the majority of your content is, oh, Brooke, you're 33, girl, just prepare yourself now. Yes. Yeah, I'm having a whole workup done. But I'm very blessed to have a very supportive husband, and they don't know what to do. They're trying their best. They're trying their best not to be murdered, you know, but bless his heart. He's just, what can I do? What can I do? But sometimes you just want to, you don't want to do anything. You're just like, just let me watch Call the Midwife. Does anybody else watch that show? I'm obsessed with it. I'm only on season. When I got sick, I started watching it. And it's kind of a depressing show, which probably isn't the best show to watch. But hi Jane. I know it's something. It's something. But there's always hope. You know, with medication, with therapy, there's always hope to kind of get through this slump and have a great support system, you know. Oh my gosh. I know. I think I just started where the main character, which I'm horrible about remembering their names, the main character, like the narrator, she is like she left and then she's coming back. So I don't know what season that is, but it is really really good. I agree, Karen. The stigma about it. I mean, listen, there might be some men watching too, and men have their own. They got issues. You know, men go through very similar things, but probably it'd be covered on insurance. Just saying. If you're a man, you might get your insurance might pay for it. If you're a woman, good luck. Happy birthday today. That's right. That's right. I have, Fran, that the hair's the thing. My doctor tells me, well, you're borderline. And I'm like, well, can I just tip your toe over to where I'm borderline? My thyroid has always been it's hereditary. My mom has thyroid problems. I've always had this like ring of fat around my neck. And I've had people comment in videos, "Oh, you should have your thyroid." And I'm like, I have. I've had it. I've had I've had to take the radium stuff to have it all checked, and it's all good, but my levels for my thyroid is like borderline. So I'm hoping when I go and have this whole workup done from someone who specializes in hormone therapy that they'll be like, "Girl, you are a mess, and we're going to get you back on track." So I'm hoping that that will be the case. Okay, so the point of today's video is, well, I'm going to start, I wanted to do like some, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've done some changes as far as, oh, thank you, Carrie. I know that I'm not alone, and I know that it's just a part of life. But, you know, with, you know, Emma getting married and within the matter of weeks, and, you know, we picked up her dress, you're just like, you're just throwing out $1,000 here and there, you know, and you're just like, oh, okay. And like you keep telling yourself, it's my only daughter. It's our only daughter. It's our only daughter. It's a small wedding, 75. It's like a small, intimate wedding, but like little things like the dress alterations. And those little things, they add up. I found a dress. I was in Indianapolis. I went Friday, spent the night with Emma, and I had to leave. Emmeline, I had to leave. I didn't spend the whole weekend with my daughter because she had her bachelorette party and I wasn't invited. How could they not have invited me? I'm funner than all of them put together. But I wasn't invited. I don't know. I haven't talked to her today yet, but I'm certain that they had fun. But they would have had more fun if I was invited. But I wasn't. So, yes. Yeah, well, I did get, the dress shop told us that we could do the wedding dress preservation for $450, right? Rude. Rude, Emma. Rude. But the alterations, which were wonderful, we could have it preserved for $250. So, oh, I'm missing some comments. Maggie said, don't hate me, but I never had any menopause symptoms. Quit smoking at the same time and gain a ridiculous amount of weight. Margie, I haven't had any menopause symptoms either. I didn't even know I was post-menopause until afterwards. But now it's just, it's an emotional thing. It's all like, it's emotion things that it very much mimics depression, and at least from my experience, where you kind of are all over the place. But okay, so going back to changes, I had to slow down a little bit because trying to put up content as often as I was doing it was getting to be too much, where all I was doing was working. And I wasn't enjoying it. And I've said all along, ever since I've started a YouTube channel, the moment I start not enjoying it, I'm done. And it was where I was like, it very much felt like I was on a hamster wheel and I was just putting out content just to have content. And I don't want that to be the case. And I am preparing. Oh my gosh, you can. I've lost quite a bit of weight, but I stopped drinking soda. I was drinking like 5 or 6 Mountain Dews a day. I'm gonna get into that in another chat because I do want to do these chats more often because I'm not putting up as many edited content because I needed a break from them and I don't want them to just be like, ugh, it's just a video. I don't want it to be that way. And I was kind of feeling that it was getting that to be that way. So my plan moving forward is to definitely have at least one edited video a week. It may not be shopping videos, and that's kind of, hello, Jilly, hello, oh, Canada. I don't want, I'm sick to death of shopping all the time. I have a lot of inventory. So it might be where I'm going through bins because I can take you. I decided to do this on my phone. I may not be able to see the chat very well, but I decided to do this so I could walk around and show you guys a little bit. Let me flip this around. But see, oh, no, I didn't flip it around. I have bins full of things. Bins full of things. This is my listed eBay inventory and Vamp because I have it cross-listed. So all these things, look, I just unwrapped a bunch of stuff and I didn't even pick up my trash. This is how my mental health is right now. Hi, Rosie's Closet. It's like this. But all of these items I have listed on Vamp. All these little girls are all, actually, these sold. I listed these on eBay last night. They sold like immediately. So those, I know, Jamie, you're inspiring me. All these things are my listed inventory, which is not a lot compared to everything I have. Look at these books. I'm just going to like walk on my trash. All of these books, because I'm obsessed with them and I have a lot. So these need to go. I need to just go through. I'm going to take a stack and I'll go live and we'll look through them live. I have one particular book that I'm excited about. And then I've got, these are all, like, I haven't even unpacked fully things from last weekend. So I've got just stuff everywhere. Those, I don't know if you're here. Willie, those are coming to you. I told him I was just going to send them to him. But I've got a whole big old thing of Rimple. I need to have a Rimple sale. Because I've been hoarding the Rimple. I got some stuff. I got stuff amongst stuff amongst stuff amongst stuff. And I've got to just focus on the things that I have. I've got bins full of Nancy Ann storybook dolls. I bought those 3 yesterday. I have ephemera. This is full of ephemera. That's all ephemera. And it's just kind of a disorganized mess right now. So that I've got to do that. I got to do that. And then I wanted to show you before I come back to where I'm sitting. I don't know. Hi, Bree. Bree, I meant to send you a message and I completely forgot. I'm gonna lay these girls over here. But wait, let's look at El Verace. There's the El Verace wall. I wanted to talk about upcoming Vamp sales. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be selling Tuesday on this channel, on my YouTube channel with Michael. Michael and I have our Tuesday sales. And I just want to give you a preview. I'm going to be posting the reel and the preview pictures today. But if you like little kittles, I've got 3 different look at the hot dog stand for the little kittles. And then if you still want to shop, you don't have to buy. I know, Christine, but you know how hard that is? Because you're like, I like that. I'll buy it. But these angels, the cats. Look, Becca, there's some pigs. Some wiener dogs. Look at these napkin rings. Aren't these fantastic? I love them. Lefton Bluebirds. I've got some kitsch. Lefton Bluebirds. Holt Howard, Lefton cat. That I have got some Art Mark. The black cat, that's a harder one to find, the black cat. Oh, thank you, Katie. I'm trying to figure out. That is, I think that is it's a My Toy skunk. That is a dream pet. It's an older one. It is a skunk, and it is Seymour skunk. That is a deer. I don't know if you're Herman Pecker. I love to say that name. I kind of giggle in my head when I say his name. Some milk glass. An Ellie Smith smoothie, the bittersweet. I love this. Just clear glass swung vase. That's pretty amazing. Another Fenton Carnival. This is what I call a Bambi music box. And then some Homer jewelry boxes. So this is Tuesday. I'm thinking about, I'm getting some ideas. I know the diamond butt is excellent. And then the smoothie. I did buy an amber swung vase over the weekend. What one idea I wish you might do is go to your favorite spots instead of just shopping, educating us. That's a good idea too. Here's the thing. Let me switch this back around. If you honestly, the best, hi Jason and Tina, the best channel, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, that stuff's going to be available Tuesday, 1 o'clock on my YouTube channel, is to get an education on antiques and vintage. The best channel is the Antique Nomad. He's very, very knowledgeable, like truthfully knowledgeable, and knows his stuff. I consider my channel more entertainment. I am a jack of all trades, which is kind of laughable, and a master of none. I forget patterns. I can't retain those things in my brain. I can identify that something is vintage and not vintage. And I have to edit that video, but I did talk about how to tell vintage from non-vintage and that sort of thing. But sometimes when hi Blue Wildflower, he is better than Google. Absolutely. He totally is. But I consider my channel, I'm not teaching anybody anything necessarily. I want and I enjoy people to watch my videos and laugh and feel happy and be joyful about it. But I have to be in the correct mental space as well. And honestly, the editing gets to be a lot. And I don't have people that I do everything myself. Mark in the wintertime, when he doesn't have the yard to mow and stuff like that, he'll come in and he'll help me list things, but take pictures of things. But I prefer it to be that way. I don't want to hire anybody. I would love to be able to hire my daughter. But thank you, Connie. Oh, you know what? This is not my actual ring. This is a ring that I found because my diamond one of the diamonds fell out of my ring, and I haven't taken it to the jeweler to have it fixed. So I'm like, oh, you're a diamond. Look like it's not real. I would never. I don't have a diamond that big. Mine's itty bitty, and this is too big for me. But it's just like, well, it's a ring, so I'm married. So it's not even real. My current ring that needs to be fixed is a 1920s wedding set that we got from a pawn shop because I wanted a 20s set, and the diamond fell out of it. This is the second time I've had a diamond fall out of my ring. So honestly, part of me is just like, just wear a fake one, because then there's no risk. There's no risk involved. Hi, Jenny. Jennifer East. That is one of my besties. She's helping me through my hormonal journey. So I messaged her this morning and I was like, I have to go live. I kind of want to cry, but I'm gonna save my makeup. So I see her name and I immediately getting. Oh, thank you. I think that what I say someone might learn from me might be like, oh, she's Lefton or Howard. You know what I mean? And I'll talk about her in a minute. But I don't expect people to watch my videos and be like, she's educating me on, no, because I can't. Oh, I'll show you that. Well, Auntie Q, hang on. It's incense, but I put it in this chicken shaker because, oh gosh, is it going to be? Look at this guy. Right, and you put a cone incense, and the smoke comes out of his head and his feet. That was in the video from when Mark and I went to Richmond. But I lit that incense, and I was like, I don't have anything to put it in, so I put it in this chicken. So, and it's not. I got that from the Warm Glow Candle Company, and it's not like remember the 90s and how we used to burn incense? It's not like head shop incense. It actually smells really good. It was really, really good. Oh, good, Brie. Barry picked out Mark picked out a good ring too, but it's just me. Because I'm a klutz and I bang my hand on things all the time. Did you? I loved it. I loved it. But the incense really does smell good. And they're like little bitty, they're like, you can get big ones, but they're just little bitty. So they don't last very long. So it just is enough, you know? So I was like, well, I don't want to waste it, but I wanted to see how that little guy worked. Okay. So Karen, I'm sorry. That would be hard. I have broken stones in my emerald ring. I'm rough with them too. I'm also cheeks. I'm like, how much is that going to cost for you to put my diamond back in my ring? Can you put a fake one in there? Ronnie D! Did you get your shirt yet, Ronnie? Oh, I know. Incense was huge in the 70s, but it made a comeback in the 90s during the grunge period. Hi, Elaine. I was real big into the grunge. Doc Martens, flannel shirt tied around our waist. When I was in college, now the bodysuits have come back. The ones that almost like a onesie and you snap them at the crotch, you know? And those were when you'd go out for drinks with your friends, it seemed like that was a good wardrobe choice at the time, but it wasn't. Because if you've had some drinks, you can't button that back up again. Depression runs in females. Yes, same, because, oh, thank you. The reason I watch you, because you're fun and watching and listen to people. Aw, yeah. I want you to just feel happy, I guess, afterwards. So I hope that, like, me talking about, you know, that I'm going through a little something right now doesn't make you sad and doesn't make you feel bad, but I am doing something about it. So I think that is like the difference. If you can talk about, oh, I'm going through this, and if you don't do something about it, then you're not helping yourself. So I am doing something about it. I'm making that appointment on Tuesday, and we're going to hopefully get this on track because it's not fun. Okay, so channel moving forward. At least one edited video a week, and I'm ahead. I've got 2 that I need to edit. One of them was from our trip to Richmond, Wayne County, which was amazing. And I knew that the video that I posted, the travel vlog, I knew it was not going to be the most watched video on my channel, because anytime you post something different, people they're kind of like, I just kind of want to watch you shop kind of thing. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just over shopping. I'm just kind of over it for a little while. But that's not going to mean I'm not going to go into Riverside, you know, because it's just right down the road, and, you know, I got to visit booth 16. Oh, okay. I have 2 on, and I don't know too, if you see me post things on Instagram, they're mainly for me, and they're mainly for me, like, in my stories, or for somebody else that might be kind of going through the same kind of thing. And hopefully it'll resonate with somebody. So I don't know if you noticed that, like, I've been like, everything's okay. And it's kind of sappy, but, like, Mark he's an angel. He's an angel. He really, really is. So, okay, I'm not going to get emotional. Opals are fragile. I love opals. Okay, what am I missing? Just shop your own shop and stop spending money. Yeah, it is. The thing of that is, and I will need, and I might talk to my bestie, Cindy. Maybe one day she can come in and help me with that because it's a lot of, like you're holding the camera, and I can't do it with the booby camera. That's not going to work. You're holding the camera and you're grabbing things and that sort of thing. So I'll kind of figure out what would be the best way to logistically do it on my own. I used to do that. We used to do a shop my shelves. But the kind of the problem with that though sometimes is that when you have live sales, like your scheduled live sales, like I have my live sales with Michael, and then I have live sales on Vamp, which I've got to talk about Vamp because we've got some stuff coming up. I'm gonna pull up those live streams. Then you want to have a good mixture. Like I don't want to be like, well, if I do a shop my shelves and they're gonna clean my shelves of some of like the primo things that you used as like a window shopping things to to advertise your sale coming up. So those left in bluebirds, that's a good picture to use to get people to come to the sale because they want, you know what I mean? So it's like you don't want to, and I guess I could just say I'm saving those for an upcoming live sale. So as long as y'all would be like, okay, that's fine, Misty, but that kind of thing. Oh, thank you, Karen. You're so great. Karen and Bree and Amy and Jay, y'all are wonderful. They help me out so much. And Tiger too. You'll see them in a lot of chats. They're lovely. Oh, thank you, Jane. So moving forward, that's why if you're like, well, Misty hasn't posted a video in several days. It's because Misty, I can't. I just can't. Mark and our dream is to start traveling, and we are going to be doing more of that. And I'm still kind of going back and forth which channel to put on. Do I want to put it on the Misty Show? Now, the second part to the Richmond, Wayne County, I do believe I am going to put it on the Misty Show. So if you're not subscribed to the Misty Show, I'll put it in the community tab so you know when it's going up. Oh, yes. Okay. I got it. Well, maybe both. Maybe I could do both. So I'm trying to decide where I'm going to put those up. But honestly, the next 5 years, I will probably be phasing out reselling within the next 5 years to the extent that I'm doing it now. Our plan is to, in 5 years, we're downsizing. We will be purchasing an RV and we will be living in it the majority of the time. Mark still won't be retired yet, but he's hoping to work remotely. So the last 5 years before he retires, he turns 50 in October. He can retire at 60. So we've got some time to plan, but we will be selling the shop, selling the building, having an auction, selling everything inside it. And we will be, if I'm reselling, which I still will be, but it's just going to be, I'm going to buy 15 things and I'm going to sell these 15 things wherever we're at on the road. And I'm not going to be sitting in a warehouse full of inventory because I feel like I'm suffocating with all of this stuff. But it's a very tricky slope when for the last 5 years I have done shop with me's, and that's been my content, and live selling, that's been my content. So that's just where that's the plan. So we're slowly evolving. So we will be doing weekend trips. We'll be doing some travel vlogs. We're already planning. I mean, we're traveling out of the country. We're going to Ireland in May. And I'm going to be making, the signups are going to happen next week, but we're going to Italy in October. October 5th, 2025 is when we will be leaving. So if you want to go to Italy with us, that will be opened up. This coming Friday, that trip is going to go live. So you can, if you want to go to Italy with us, with you and with somebody else, or if you by yourself, it's a great opportunity for you to be able to travel alone, but you won't be alone because you'll be with Mark and I. We're going to go to Pompeii, which has been a dream of mine to go to Pompeii. I know, grandbaby, everyone says that. I know Emma is not planning on having a baby anytime soon, but that doesn't mean that she won't. But she she doesn't live in the same town as us anyway. So wherever my grandchild is not going to be where I live. So it doesn't matter. So I will be able to we'll be able to park our RV wherever we want, and still we'll be able to see our grandchildren more by living that lifestyle than living here, because they're not. And Jaden, he doesn't want to live in Bedford either. So they're both gonna, we will not be, our home base will not be here. So that's kind of the take that we have on, like, as far as grandchildren go. We're also going to be starting soon some remodeling on our house. So that's I'm planning on vlogging, you know, doing some like that kind of stuff as well. Like, we're doing some major remodeling sooner rather than later. But Ireland is going to be amazing, and I cannot wait. It's going to be so exciting. That trip is full, but the Italy one is going to be opening on the end of the month is when that one will go live, where you can book it. And then it gives you plenty of time to make payments on that. It's around $3,500 per person plus airfare, but that includes most of your meals, your accommodations, your excursions. We are going to, yes, October 2025. Yep. And then 2026, I'm already looking at some other things. So if you want to go to Italy and eat, that's what I wanted to do. I want to go and eat. Then that is, oh, Brenda, that's wonderful. Scotland's on my list too. And so is London and Germany. We're looking at some possible Christmas markets in Germany, and Greece. Greece is on the top of my list as well. I will not be at the Springfield extravaganza. We got wedding. We're on wedding overdrive. So I've got to spend all of my weekends in September making centerpieces and doing wedding things. And so I gotta just focus on that. And because I don't want to miss a second of it. And Emma lives in Indianapolis. She's an hour and a half away from me. So it's, you know, me traveling and staying in Indy for that sort of stuff. But I don't know if there's any spots available yet, Kim, but I'm going to see, because that's going to work out a little bit better. And honestly, the extravaganza is not my favorite flea market. If you want to go to buy for resale, it's not. It's expensive. It's expensive. If you go on the early bird day, you have to pay $50. But it gets you in the whole weekend. But the early bird day to shop when the vendors are setting up is the best time to go, in my opinion. But you got to pay $50 to get in. So Dad is doing well. He was just here. He doesn't like to be on camera. He was just here. He's doing good. I'm going to try to get him maybe on camera a little bit more. It just, you know, it just isn't his thing. And I have to respect that. Anyway, Mark's going to be in videos more. So he's going to be doing this with me. All right. Vamp. So today, starting at 1 o'clock, so in a half an hour, I'm kicking off Vamp Blitz 9. So all day long, we are having sales up until 10 o'clock tonight. So all of these sales going on all day long. So come in, you can check out, if you go to virtual, thank you, Kim, for putting in the link. You go to virtualantiquemarketplace.com, then you can see everybody's links, and you can go in and you can put in pre-bids, you can put in max bids, you can see what people are going to be bringing for the sales. I'm going to be doing a buyer's choice. I already have it set up. I've got vintage Christmas. I'm going to flip this around just so give you a little bit of a preview. Oh gosh, when you think you flipped it around. So little bits of this, little bits of that. This is my pile of stuff that I'm going to be choosing from. Buyer's choice, pick 1, pick 2, pick 3. That's going to start at 1 o'clock. And then Monday, 9:30 a.m. Monday, 9:30 a.m. is Halloween. For the next Monday and Tuesday is the Vintage Halloween Parade. on Virtual Antique Marketplace, and starting at 9:30 for me. And then it will continue up until on Tuesday as well. So check out all of those. Wait, it's just Monday all day? No, it's on Tuesday too. Is it just, wait a minute. Why do I have 2 days? For some reason, I have it 2 days. It's just Monday. It's just Monday. Just Monday. Why am I thinking that it's Monday and Tuesday? See? Brain. It's broken. I do have some pre-bids on these items, but these are the things that I am going to be bringing on Monday. Christine's on at 11:30. Jamie, I think, Jamie, you're participating in it as well. I need to look. But all of these items, I love those. Those would be great with candles in those. Those are champagne goblets. This girl, she's from my own personal. This girl, she's in such good condition. She sells for a stupid amount of money on eBay. Stupid amount of money on eBay. So I got her listed for way less than that. I got an Angie cat. I don't know if this was for cigarettes. I think I called it a cigarette. Oh, Christine, I'm going to look at your catalog as soon as my sales are over. This is another smoker, an incense. I think maybe, Jamie, I don't know what was originally on the side of his face, but you can put your incense there and the smoke comes out of his eyeballs, which is kind of great. You can put a candle underneath this guy. That skull works. And then I think this is, I only have one. I wish I had two. And then we've got some Viking. I also have an antique. This is from I can't remember. 1911. 1 year before. You know what happened. A great Halloween postcard. Another little girly, oh, you can't see, girly candle, that big black cap. This I just think is beautiful. It is Johnson Brothers. And I'm going to include the cup doesn't match, but I'm going to sell them together. But I think that this would be great with a little pumpkin on it, or even using it with a candle burner, as a candle burner. I love that black willow. Johnson Brothers. Some of these already have pre-bids, like the full set of Homeco Halloween bears. Aren't those fabulous for Halloween? I loved those. I hate shipping plates, but I saw those and I was like, that's good. Look at this flocked devil. He's missing his pitchfork. He's made by Hallmark, I think. Were you Hallmark? No, Mattel. 1985. Flocked devil, which you could use for Valentine's Day as well. She has a bid. This is Winifred Witch in her original box. Some books. I got this great witch. Becca, look at the witch there. Oh, you can't see her, Becca. Hang on. Let me move this stuff out of the way. There's a witch placemats and her. Look at her big mold. And popcorn art. So you can check, you can see everything in the catalog. It's all in there. And, sorry, are any of you sick? Let me move it around. It's all in there, and you can put in a bid. Typically, in any of the sales, any of the live sales on Virtual Antique Marketplace, you can, if you put in a pre-bid with it, which is just even what the seller is offering at, that lets the seller know, like, because I will not get to all of these things in a half an hour. So if a pre-bid is in, then I know I'm definitely going to be bringing those things. Or if something gets a like, I'm definitely going to be pulling those things up. But it's really, really nice for you to be able to, for a seller to go in and see that there is a pre-bid, because they know they're going to separate those things and make sure that those things get sold. I think I have, like, how many lots do I have? I have 23 lots. If I can get through all 23 items, that will be a small miracle. Hi, Amy. But pre-bids are great because it lets the seller know. I'm going to look right now at Christine. Well, I won't do it now, Christine, but Christine's bringing all vintage, or not, she's bringing the Halloween jewelry. So a few things that I'm going to be selling in a half an hour. I just got this over the weekend and I thought it was great. Look, do you guys see what that says? It says by Eisenberg. There's no ring in it. It's an empty ring box, but it does have that little tag. I don't know. I'm a sucker for those. Hey, Val, I'm a sucker for anything with like a tag. I don't know. I just thought it was cute. If you got an Eisenberg ring that you want to sell, here's a box, a vintage box by Eisenberg. I don't know. Also, look at this. This was legit. Hi, Audrey. Legit somebody's trash probably, but it is a gravy powder mix. But look at the little brownie. I don't like. I know. Right, Eisenberg. That was a great show. Makes delicious gravies, soups, and stews. Thanks, Val. You just had a birthday too. Happy birthday. Gravy powder. Just like Mom made. Just like Mom made. And then Amy, who made these, she told me when she was here. Are they Commodore? They're the same. Originally there would have been a man and a woman, but we got two girls. But I got these. I've got some of my Lefton. I got some of my I'm selling mine. Selling them. I'm bringing some little tiny mugs. I've got Figment, and I was just telling Emmeline this morning because I just started pulling things off my shelf because, like I said, we're selling stuff. Like this is a finger puppet, but then I pulled him and I brought him to the shop, and I was like, maybe I'll keep you because he's the journey to your imagination. Figment. This one's made in Japan, but I got this one and that one. So those will be coming today, but I don't know if I can sell this one yet. Hi, Vicky. What is news, y'all? I said your name wrong, Vicky. I did. I also have some Santa Claus Land. These. I got more of these Santa Claus Land complimentary passes, but these expired. You can't use these because they expired in 1965. So they have an expiration date. Look at this one. Santa Claus Land. It's Holiday World now because they were hateful and they changed the name. Oh, I wanted to show you this. I don't know when I'm going to sell her. Emmeline, are you here? She kind of reminds me of it. You all want to see Emmeline in her underpants? Figment is from Disney World. He's from I think 1985. Was it 1985 when Epcot opened? But he's like the mascot of Epcot. And thankfully they're bringing Figment back. I don't know why they were like, yeah, we're going to do away with Figment for a while. But okay, this I'm about to show you is fantastic. I got to give myself enough time to get to my sale too. But this is Lingerie Lou. She's in her box. He's been around. I know, but I think they're fully embracing him now. You know, they're like, we had a good thing with Figment because he's coming out of like in costumes and they've got a lot of merch and stuff too. I'm going to Disney World with Emmeline in the end of January, and I'm going to Disneyland in April, and I'll be getting with Jamie. Jamie, I'll be getting with you because we're going to Anaheim. We're staying right across the street from the convention center. I really want to stay at the Disneyland Hotel, but I don't know that I can do that. But that's like a dream of mine to stay in the Disneyland Hotel. Did you know the Disneyland Hotel, when they opened, Disney didn't own it. It was a guy, Walt Disney was like, hey, I would really like to have a hotel, but I really don't want to put up the money for it. And I can't remember the guy's name that opened. He's like, well, I'll do it. And at that time, Mr. Disney said, well, if you do it, you can call it the Disneyland Hotel and you can keep that name. Ronnie, if you will pay for it. It's the OG hotel. I know. It's a Jack Rabbit. That's his name. It's just a, I don't know. It's a historic thing. I know that it's changed since then, but I'm at least going to get my picture taken in front of the sign. Let's say that. Okay. So this doll, Emmeline, I'm going to show everybody you in your underpants. Lingerie Lou in her original box. She'll be available soon. It's fun to dress me. It's easy. So apparently she would have came with, I also want to go to the Pancake House in Anaheim too, Jamie. Maybe we can go there for breakfast one day. The OG Pancake House. So it came with like some fabric and some thread. I don't know if it came with scissors or not. Kim, we did that. I've only been to Disney World one time in my life. And Emma was 5 and Jaden was 2. And I'm really looking forward to going with no children. You know, I don't want to go with children. So, yeah, Emmeline and I are going in the end of January, beginning of February, right, Emmeline? So anyway, Emmeline, and this is lingerie Emmeline. There she is, naked. Look at that. She's like, I take off my panties and my bra. Also, I got to film it tomorrow, but I'll be putting up a video on the Misty Show. I'm trying on bras. But listen, this company, I have companies reach out to me all the time, and I'm learning. It's a learning process. I did a lot of them in the beginning, and now I'm like block, 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 block. And what I'm doing now is this company reached out to me, and I said, I will do it, but you will send me a bra, and I will wear it for 2 months. And if I like it, then I'll promote it. If I don't, then I'm not going to promote it. And I love it. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet, but it's a good bra. And so they sent me 3 more. So I'm like, I did bathing suits. So I'm going to do a bra. Because you know how it's hard to find a good stinking bra. And that's the point of the Misty Show for me. Is that I want to help people that like me that will like blindly buy things, you know, because you see somebody else and you're like, ooh, I like that. And then you get it and you're like, no, I don't like that. No, Val, I do things during the day. I don't like to work at night. I like to work during the day. That's why I don't do sales at night. I very seldom do I ever. I look forward to when my day is over. I go home and I look forward to spending the evening watching live PD with my husband, typically editing a video. But that, since I'm not doing that as much, I don't have to do that. Oh gosh, you just wait. I'm going to be doing it. They're so good. But you know, I watch live PD. My boyfriend hasn't been on there in a very long time, but I think that he's coming back. You know, Sean Sticks Larkin. But normally I had one of my headphones in, the headphone that's furthest away from Mark, and then I can hear Mark out of this ear, and I can edit on here. Anyway, it could be my mascot, Val, for that show. But here is Lingerie Lou, naked. She's holding her panties and her bra in her hands. Anyway, there's the back of it. You can make her outfits, but here she is. Look, it's little Emmeline. And her bra and her underpants are plastic. You can just, I'm going to pop off her bra. Look at the back of her bra. Over the shoulder, holder. Yeah, Sean Sticks Larkin. Mark knows Mark, I have a lot of boyfriends. He knows. Oh no, she got something sticky holding her bra on. Well, I can show her because she's not like the He-Man dolls. She doesn't have nipples. The He-Man dolls, that caused a big controversy. He-Man came out because they gave them nipples. She doesn't have any nipples. She's got some abs though. You've got abs, Emmeline. Emmeline, put your bra back on. But it just snaps on and off like that. See, isn't this fun? I like just being able to do these little chats. I don't have to edit this or anything. We can all just engage and chat. Girl, I'm just going to have to hold it on. Look at her face. She's like, I can't believe you did that. You showed my boobies on the internet. But she still has her, and she's a ginger. I'm not going to take her underpants off, but her underpants, they snap off too. You know, close your eyes, Ronnie D. We're showing everybody this girl's underpants. Her shoes do not come off. I loved her. I like had to have her. All right, so we'll stick her back in her box with her bra. I'll put your bra back on later, girl. So that was just, she's freezing. You're actually not, Emmeline. You're not freezing. You really, really aren't. This is another thing that I wanted to show you guys too. I'm going to be leaving in just a few minutes because I got to get things all squared away for my vamp sale. But if you want to continue hanging out, then at 1 o'clock over on virtualantiquemarketplace.com. If you're not a member, become a member. It's free. We reached 9,000 members this morning on Vamp. So that is amazing. And we've got, you know, it's just a lot of fun things on there. It's not only live sales. There are a lot of sellers who don't want to sell live. They don't feel comfortable selling live. They don't want to do it. So check out all of the listings over on Virtual Antique Marketplace. You can just go in if you're looking for Lefton, just go into the chat, just type in Lefton and it'll pull up. Some exciting news. I'm not going to make it an announcement for that either, but some exciting news. Some exciting things are in the work. So I'm saying, bug, I know, soon. I have been approving sellers. But if you're not selling, if you've not gone through onboarding from district at all, and if you have to go through onboarding. And so those emails are going to be going out, but we have just added on a slew of new sellers that are selling in other marketplaces. But they've already gone through the onboarding. And so I don't want to make them to go through it again, but you know, on Virtual Antique Marketplace, everything has to be at least 25 years old. So if you're coming on Vamp, then just know that it is an online antique mall. So everything listed on Vamp should be, sometimes things have to be taken off if they're not at least 25 years old, but everything is at least 25 years old. So go in, check out the live streams that are coming up. The Blitz is today up until 10 o'clock p.m. We've got the Halloween parade on Monday. And then we've got the, Big Peach Antiques is going live at 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, right before me. Big Peach Antiques, they are a ginormous antique mall in Georgia. They go live from their antique mall. And so that is a lot of fun. And then the Tuesday Quickies are every Tuesday starting at 5. Two Glassy Sisters has a sale on Wednesday, on Wednesday. And then we're doing dual host sales. That's happening on Wednesday. I'm kicking it off at 5 o'clock and I'm selling live with K&M Vintage. So the two people at the same time. So check out Virtual Antique Marketplace. It's free to become a member. And it's just another way that you can hang out with people who like vintage and antiques, just like what we're doing now. There's chat rooms, and so you can join in over there. But I got a question. I sold her on Vamp. Can you sell on the computer? Yes, you can sell on both. You can only go live right now if you have an iPhone, or if you have an Android, you can message me and I can pull some strings. But right now it's just for iPhone, but you can list statically. So apply to be a seller. I am going through my mods and my admins are, I have admins with Amy and Jamie and Jay, and we're going through the applications and approving applications. So that's happening as well. Okay. I sold her, but when I was shipping her, all of her spaghetti fell off. So my question to you all is, I'm not throwing her away, obviously, but she still has value. Someone they could make an assemblage out of her. I don't know, but I think I'm going to put her in either the quickies or as a buyer's choice. And I'll just if somebody wants to buy her, but that's her only issue. She doesn't have any other issues. She even has her foil sticker. Ooh, tiny cookies. That would be cute. We could get our little mini brands and put little cookies on her tray, or pumpkins. I got this itty bitty, this is too big. But if you had like a little, what is she, September? Millinery flower. See, I knew you guys would have an idea. So I'll throw her up. She'll be one of the first choices. We'll take away that. Actually, we'll just add her. It's got a lot of choices. Hi, Kelly. Okay. So I'm getting ready to go. So we're going to go live at 1:00 over on Virtual Antique Marketplace. I will be doing these lives more often. I think that it's just, I'm not going to throw her. I'll just place her in over there. And, you know, Emma had an idea too, like to do like some sort of like a Q&A. I'm trying to convince Mark to do a Q&A. It might be kind of fun to do like vintage seller couples, like vintage seller and husband Q&A, and every week it could be, you know, or vintage seller and wife Q&A, because, you know, a vintage seller's spouse, they put up with a lot of crap, you know. I know, Jilly, she got such a, we'll talk about it, Jamie. We'll talk about it, right? I love Bob. Yes. I think we should let's put our brains together and let's figure something like that, because I think that would be fun. I love being able to just hang out with you guys and go live. It does take a lot off my plate to kind of feel like I have to constantly put out, like, edit all these videos, when we can just do these chats. And doing them on my phone, I'm able to walk around and not be like stuck on StreamYard. You're just kind of stuck. And I guess I could do StreamYard on my phone. I didn't even think about that. See? Bob takes good pictures, Kim, because your pictures are fantastic. Vintage double date. Can't say that too loud, Jamie, because people will take that idea. We'll talk about it later, Jamie. I like that idea. Vintage double date. Write that down, Jamie. Write that down. Okay. All right. So let's go. And we'll just be back at 1:00 over here on Virtual Antique Marketplace. And then we'll just follow the trail. We'll follow the trail and stay together all day long. So come over to Virtual Antique Marketplace, join. It's free to join. And then once you put in your information, then you can shop on no matter what marketplace you're looking at. There's lots of different marketplaces. You can shop on any marketplace. But there's different marketplaces. People have different, you know, guidelines and stuff, but you'd only have to do it one time. Yeah, she has posted it, but it's just virtualantiquemarketplace.com. Virtualantiquemarketplace.com. And if you have any questions about it too, you can always send me an email. I'm happy to answer the emails. I'm actually all caught up on my emails, I think. Bye, Jenny. Thanks for helping. Thanks for throwing me the SOS. But I'm going to call on Tuesday so we can get this going. All right, guys, let's go over to Virtual Antique Marketplace. I'm going to get everything set up, and I will see you in a few minutes. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And we're going to do this more often. This was a lot of fun. And you guys helped me mentally too, get into a better place mentally, because I've been struggling mentally lately. And the people that are in my close circle, they know because they've had to endure it. But all right, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you here in just a few minutes. Bye, guys. Oh, how do I end this now? I guess the X.